I like about jumps is that, or like, it was something that you had to be good at the game to know.
Yeah.
I like that when you play the game more, you learn more about it. And with Haven, let's say, 'cause that was such a simple map. There wasn't much you can learn about that map other than it's a big circle, pretty much. It's a big half circle. They made that game. It is what it is. Like, there isn't anything secret about it that you can find out in a way. Like, same thing goes for Gears of War. I know I keep bringing that back up, but there was little spots where, like, you could look over the cover and still kill people. Like, you'd have the upper, like, you'd be a floor above them. It wasn't a point where you can, like, hop over the cover, but there was a spot where you could, like, look directly down and still shoot at them, but they can shoot at you. You have to be smart to know that. You have to play the game a lot to know that. It's just little things like that I like about multiplayer games that separates the noobs from the good people.
I agree.
And they're always worried about, like, closing the skill gap so everyone's pretty much the same. I don't like that.
That's a bad idea.
I like
that makes for no competitive gameplay.
Yeah. Which Gears of War Judgment is exactly like. They made the map so asymmetrical that there's, like, no strategy to them. I don't like that. I like the symmetrical maps in a way. Some asymmetrical maps work, but some just don't, if you know what I mean.
Halo's a good example of that too. Their asymmetrical maps
like
don't always work, yeah.
Ghost Town wasn't very good for asymmetrical. Why didn't I get the points?
I didn't either. Maybe you can only do it a certain amount of times.
Do you remember Ghost Town?
I do remember Ghost Town. That was a god-awful map.
I wouldn't say it was awful, but it was okay for free-for-all.
No, I hated it. There's a bunch of maps I hated. That one, Epitaph.
Snowbound? Oh.
Snowbound.
I hated Snowbound. It came up every single time I played, like, any Slayer map.
Well, me and one of my friends from back home, we were really good at double team. We always got Epitaph or Snowbound, and we hated those maps. Like, those are the only two maps we could ever lose on. Like, we got like 13 or 14 different people's 50s just for fun. And double team just because we're that good at it. Like, we had one account where we went... we won 262 games without losing any.
And then the last one you lost was Epitaph.
It was on Epitaph. It was on Epitaph. It was really saddening. But of course we couldn't lose the 50. I mean, we've won so many games in a row.
That map wasn't good. I mean, I'd still play it. Snowbound, that map was just played too much.
I hated Snowbound. With and without the barrier things.
What was that, I forget what it was called. It was that bridge map where it was just like a huge bridge on both sides. That was a good map.
Narrows?
Yeah, Narrows. I love that map.
That was a fun-ass map. My favorite map, I think, in that game was Construct, though. I was dominant on it.
I didn't enjoy that map too much. It was almost, like, too big. That's the thing with multi-level maps, is that everyone just goes to the top.
Well, I mean...
That's what I don't like about multi-level maps.
Height advantage is key, man.
It always is, but it's just like... I like levels that aren't... Like, Epitaph just was... Or no, Construct just was too much, I feel like.
I thought Construct was perfect.
I mean, I liked it. I played it. I love Sandtrap. Sandtrap was a good map.
Sandtrap? I hated Sandtrap too. I never played Big Team Battle, so that's probably why.
Oh, it was fun for capture flag too because the flag would be on the elephants, so people would play like I think it was like all like pirate ships or something where they would just like run around with the elephants.
You would.
I never played it, but I heard of people playing it. Like, a lot of people wanted it back in Halo 4.
Oh, damn. You're really bad at getting this one. There you go.
The easiest way to do is just throw it out the floor.
What level are you?
4.5
Okay.
with 0 kills.
I'm at 14.
Is that impressive? That I'm just like I like killing zombies in the beginning, and then eventually I just like walking past them because it's just like I have the same way in Pokemon. Like it's fun versing Pokemon for a little bit, and then after a while you just keep trying to escape.
Yeah, you just run.
It's just a hassle.
We have to bring Katie Zombrex soon.
Yeah, we got time. We got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I could complain a lot about how multiplayer in video games has gone bad.
Yeah. There's a lot of games that have failed in multiplayer. Resident Evil games shouldn't have multiplayer. What other games shouldn't have multiplayer?
I wouldn't mind Resident Evil games having like a survival mode. I guess that's alright. Would you mind that?
What do you mean by survival?
Like a horde?
No, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, let's see what.
It's not like game changing. It's not something you have to play, but I would try it out a couple times.
Like, I think Resident Evil should, like, I don't know. There's other ways. I think Resident Evil's supposed to be scary. I don't like the new Resident Evils as much as I did the old ones, so I can't really say much.
I really like that one DLC in Resident Evil 5, the Mansion one.
That one was pretty good. It didn't scare me at all, so I can go play the old Resident Evil games, and they will scare the shit out of me still.
I have been playing the old Resident Evil games.
And I highly recommend it. They're some of the hardest, scariest games of all time. Resident Evil 4, that's not even old school. That's a new one too. Anything after Resident Evil 4 is new.
I'm sick of the Resident Evil movies. Like I like the first few. God, they're terrible now. Like I watch them just because I've already watched all of them. I just want to. I don't know why I watch it. I don't even know why I watch it anymore.
I watched them all too, so I can't say anything there. Hey, my life increased. Hell yeah.
I mean, do you really enjoy them?
I do actually.
The first
couple
were good.
They're just fun action movies, basically. I mean, there's nothing else about them. I like zombies, and I like zombie movies. I always will. It doesn't matter if they're bad or not. I'll watch them.
Most of the reason why I watch Resident Evil is to see, like, Chris or Leon.
Well, this was Leon's actual debut this time, so it's kind of nice. Have you seen any of the animated series ones? Like,
I saw Degeneration.
Is that the new one or the older?
Yes, please.
Is it the one where they're in the airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. That one was pretty good. And it stuck to the story too. There's another one that I have downloaded on my computer right now, actually, that I should watch.
I'm so iffy on the Resident Evil series. Like, I downloaded the Resident Evil 6 demo. I just like didn't really like it that much.
The game's actually really fun. I think you'd like it.
I'm gonna get it eventually. It's one of those games on my list that I'll get it when the price is lower. There's a bunch of those games. This was one of those games. Like, I didn't buy this game for like 4 months after it came out.
I was in boot camp when it came out, I think, so. Well, no. I was about to head to boot camp before it came out.
Was boot camp terrible?
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Like, they make it out in the movies?
No, it was like they do it in the movies, but they don't hit you. That's about it. It's the only difference. Yeah, boot camp was easy, actually. I mean, you get 3 meals a day. You get to go work out every day. And you always have something to do.
That's good.
Yeah, I would never recommend it, so don't join the military. Don't do it.
I wasn't planning on it. That would be like my last option.
See,
if I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, that would probably be
I said the same thing.
probably be
I said the same thing. I never was planning on joining the military, but then I realized college is expensive.
Yeah.
Are you going to college right
I'm
now?
a freshman in college right now. Yeah, I'm a freshman in college right now at a community college. I've been getting the Pell Grant, so I've been have my college paid for so far, but it's books suck.
Yeah.
I remember in high school we're like, oh, I don't care about my textbooks. Now, like, I hold on to my textbooks with my life.
I'm waiting, buddy. Let's do this.
I don't know why I went the wrong way again.
Fail.
Let's go.
What time do we have to go to? Oh, we still have a half hour. We have 2.5 minutes.
So that's a whole nother dice roll.
Come on, let's
Oh my god, I'm getting murdered over here.
I'm almost there.
Come on, let's move. This way, buddy. Are you ready? Let's go.
So once you're done with the military, what are you gonna do? Go on to college? Or...
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to college. See, the thing about getting the GI Bill from the military is, not only do they pay for my college, but they pay me at the same time. I get a paycheck on top of them paying for college, with me just doing nothing and just going to school.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who do that.
I mean, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait to start computer programming classes again.
That's what I'm gonna be taking next semester is computer programming.
What are you going to take it in? Or what programming languages?
I'm probably gonna start off on Java and then go to C++.
That's smart. You should take a Visual
I
Basic
know
class
that
as
they're
well.
similar.
Java's a
Yeah,
lot more
right now I'm
simple
just
than C++.
doing Yeah.
That's actually why it was created. It's supposed to be simple. Someone wanted a simple language other than C++. That's why it was created.
I don't know if it's true. I read that Xbox games were on C++.
Most Xbox games are made with C#. The actual industry games, it depends. Like Halo is written in C# and C++.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Is it? I bet it's weird to a lot of people that I'm excited to see what Unreal Engine 4 holds. Apparently, it's supposed to be really easy to use.
What does?
Well, all right.
Unreal Engine 4
Oh yeah.
supposed to be incredibly easy to use.
Hmm.
Like they say, people who don't even have any experience with video games at all can make Angry Birds within a couple seconds.
Weird.
So I bet we're gonna be seeing a lot of people use their creativity when Unreal Engine 4 comes out. I want to give it a try. I know that I have no experience in making video games, but I would give it a try. I'll torrent it.
Well, that's what I want to do for a living is program video games.
I mean, that would be the dream. But I mean, it's probably not as hard as people think it is. Do you really think it would be to get a job in video games?
No, it's not. I mean, if you're doing game design, that's a little more difficult. If you're doing programming, that's actually pretty easier now. They're looking for more programmers.
I know that a lot of huge people say that they should start making programming high school graduating needed. Bill Gates says that all kids should learn how to program. Because it is true. That's where the world has been moving.
Fact. When I graduated high school, the average salary of a programmer was $44,000 a year. The average salary of a video game programmer, as of last year, was $96,000.
That's pretty good. That's
That's
good.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we could have done in that time? We probably could have looked for more of Katie's stuff.
Yeah, probably right. I forgot about her little toy shit.
And get XP from that.
How much time does she have? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And then we can go look for that
Now,
stuff.
would you take a game programming job? at like I don't know,